Hey everyone, welcome to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rit. I share my crochet adventures and knitting adventures on this channel. Sorry I've been a little bit MIA. I feel like a broken record these days, but yeah, that's just how it is. And today I want to share with you a almost finished object sewing in ends. Does that count? But yeah, I'm really excited about that. I have a goal to kind of go through my stash a little bit, and I have a few plans for some of the yarns that just been sitting in my stash with spring and summer approaching. I found like a couple of really fun free patterns, and I just want to get some good use out of my stash and make some items that are hopefully quick and usable, which is something I really like to do. So a couple of WIPs, one or two, finished object, a very small but fun haul, and maybe a few projects and needle adjacent or hook adjacent things. So that's what we're going to do today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. I would love to know what you're working on. If you have any kind of stash busting plans, patterns, let me know. I'm always interested in those. And I'll start with my almost finished object. So this was such a fun thing to do, and I just wish I had done it sooner. So I bought, like, probably over a year ago, this, you know, it's kind of like I think it's called like a chenille thing, I don't know, this, you know, 100% polyester, super soft yarn. I got it from Hobbii. They have these like huge skeins. I don't think I have the wrapper around me, but I will try to put a picture on the screen to let you know which one it is. And this is, so let me show you the finished object. It is a rug, and I have to sew in the edges, but basically this was inspired by a free pattern on Hobbii, but the one on Hobbii is a knitting pattern, and I didn't want to knit a rug. Not that there's anything wrong with knitting, but I am a fan of the crochet process. And so I crocheted this, and I kind of just used the pattern as an inspiration. It's nothing complicated. I think it's like garter stitch, and it's just stripes. And I did a row of back loop only half double crochet, and then the next row third loop only half double crochet. And this is how the right side looks. I hope you can see. I know it's a little bit hard with the white and the black, but it has this really beautiful texture. I really love this stitch for blankets, rugs, because it has this beautiful texture. So this is what I did. It feels incredible. I just have to sew in the edges, and I did have just like a few leftovers, so I made these black and white tassels, and I'm kind of undecided. I have 4. I had exactly enough yarn for 4, so yeah, I'm not sure if I want to add them. Ignore all the ends, but I think it's cute, and I kind of just like the idea of fusing everything. But yeah, it's not a must for the look. So this is my finished object. Really love it. This took me 2 days to make, so really fast. You could absolutely finish it in one day if you just sat down and, you know, crocheted for a few hours. Love it. And these skeins took up like half of, you know, this like IKEA storage thing that I have here. And so I'm really glad it is out of storage and made into a rug. I just need to sew in the edges, and then it'll be done. And I don't know where I will keep it. Maybe here in my kind of studio, not sure. Okay, so that was the finished object. Now, not so related, maybe I should have waited with this, but this bag, the connection to crochet and knitting is that I saw this bag on a vlog that Christy Knits made, and I mentioned her in the past. If you're not familiar, she used to be on YouTube and now she's occasionally on YouTube, but most of her activity is on Patreon, and I am one of her patrons, and I just really love her content. It's mostly knitting, but actually in May we're going to do, like, I hope I can join if I can find the right yarn. We're going to do like a crochet along of this really cool Frida Kahlo inspired bomber jacket that is a free pattern from Lovecrafts, I want to say, or Paintbox. I'll try to link everything below. If I forget, then just leave me a comment with like a timestamp or the specific thing that I said I would link and I forgot, and I'll try to add it. But anyway, she showed this bag and I just fell in love with it because it's like so my colors and my aesthetic. And this is from America and Beyond. So this is in the US, but I just went to Israel, where I'm from. I live in Austria in Europe, but I'm from Israel. I grew up in Israel. And one of my childhood friends also came for a visit now during Easter or Passover, and she lives in Minnesota, and so I had the bag sent to her and she brought it to me because this way, you know, I could save on shipping and customs. So I'm super happy. It's just like, it's such a nice, you know, kind of weekend bag, has a lot of space, and just the detail is beautiful. It has this kind of embroidered situation, and then in the front it's like really embellished with these pom-poms, and here it's like this beautiful beaded pattern. I just love it. It's one of the most beautiful things I have, I think, and I just really love it. So this was also perfect for, like, you know, a project bag or your WIPs bag or something, because it has a lot of space. They have so many patterns, and you know, there's also like spring sale and, you know, new customer sale, so make sure you check whatever kind of discounts you can get if you're interested. I will link this below. It's not an affiliate link or anything. Sometimes I really struggle finding things that fit my aesthetic, kind of colorful but not always childish or, you know, too cutesy, and this for me is really kind of ticks all the boxes of colorful, pretty, but also, you know, I think a bit more kind of sophisticated or grown up. I know it's not for everyone, but they also have things that are calmer. So it's really nice kind of boho style with some like Central America type of vibe. So I'm super happy about that. Now my current WIP that I made a little bit of progress on, so I'll show you that, is this soon-to-be top. And I showed you the cardigan that I finished. So this is the cardigan, and I want to make like a little tank top to go underneath, like a twin set. And I have some of the same yarn. I only have one skein left in this colorway, so I think I'll save it for the top of the top. But for now, this is what I have. So this is, I'm doing this as a bottom up top, and I'm just going to make like a tube and then add some straps, shoulder straps, you know what I mean? The pattern is inspired by a free pattern by Evelyn and Peter, I want to say. Again, I'll try to put links or images on the screen or something. So this is a free pattern from her website, and I kind of took a few elements from it, and I'm going to take a few more. I think she does hers in two parts and then stitches them like front and back. I'm not sure. I'm doing mine in the round, and I did my kind of go-to ribbing, which is a back loop only, or front loop, I can't even remember, half double crochet, and then with a smaller hook size, just like I've done in the half and half sweater on the cuffs. So same thing, but I just did it on the bottom here, and then I'm just going to continue working my way up until I reach the height that I want. And then I am going to follow, she has a few rows for like a little, just a little detail, like a trim detail here at the top of this sleeveless top. And then I might also follow her instructions for the shoulder straps, but it's a very basic shape. I don't even know if I'm going to do any increases or decreases, maybe a few decreases just here, so it sits like a little bit tighter above the breasts, but we'll see how it goes. You know, the nice thing is you can try it on. I like working on things that I can try on as I go and kind of make adjustments. So that is my current WIP. This is what I took with me. I was away for a week and I think I did this, so not a lot. I don't know, sometimes I'm in the mood to crochet when I'm on vacation and sometimes I'm not, so there we go. I took actually another like huge skein of yarn and I never even got close to using it. So I really want to finish this one. I also want to finish a project I showed you in the past, which was like this V sweater. I want to finish it. I have a few things I really want to finish and I hope I can do that. Okay, so a little fun haul. This was, I am really trying to control myself and not order yarn, but this one, I really like this yarn and I have used it in the past and it was just on such an incredible sale. If you're familiar with Hobbii, they are, I don't know, they have a few websites. I buy from their German website and I think everything, where does it ship from? Yeah, so this one ships from Germany, but they ship worldwide and their shipping rates are really good. For me personally, in Austria, I think if I spend 50 euros, I want to say, I get free shipping. I'm not sure even I reached this with this order because I really tried to just order what I wanted that was on a really good sale. So with Hobbii, if you're not familiar, they have a bunch of yarns. They have their own, they have other companies. But what I recommend is really, if you want a specific yarn, just sign up for their emails. It can be a little bit excessive. I don't know, maybe you can play with the definitions so that you get the emails like just once a week and not every day, because they send out every day. But they always have sales going on, always. And sometimes, you know, you get like really good sales on a particular item, and this happens often. So if there's any yarn you're interested in, I would keep an eye on that, because at some point I think every yarn I've followed goes on sale for 50% or 60% off, and then if you buy in bulk, usually you also get like really good discounts. So it's one of those places I would keep an eye on, you know, keep cards, keep favorites, and then wait for that good sale. And this particular sale was on their twister yarns. I think these are hugely popular. They're kind of a dupe for the Schipjes Whirl yarns, which are again super popular. So these the twister ones, they are a cotton blend, but to me they really feel like 100% cotton. They're not. They're kind of half and half, with 55% cotton, 45% acrylic. These are 250 gram cakes and you get 1,000 meters. They recommend a 3 to 4 millimeter knitting needles or 3.5 to 4 millimeter hook. This is classified as a number 2 yarn, and I would say that's correct. You can wash it to 40 degrees. It's designed in Denmark, made in Turkey, and it is just beautiful. Now, if you are interested in 100% cotton, I'll actually show you. I'll show you what I took with me to my vacation and didn't use it. They also have these ones, the Twirls Deluxe by the Cotton Kings, and it's pretty much the same thing. To me, I feel the only difference is the colorways, and I think Twister has, I think it has more colors than the Cotton Kings Twirls Deluxe, but they are both kind of identical, and they have that convenient center pull, which is really, really nice. So this one is an old one that I got. Again, I waited for a sale. Wait for sales, and when it goes on sale, then grab it, because sometimes certain colorways sell out. So this one is, again, the same specifications, 250 grams, approximately 1,000 meters, but this is 100% cotton. I don't really feel the difference, and I feel like whatever you make with it, it's like so light that it's still kind of airy, unless you're going to use like a very, very, very tight stitch, which I don't think I am. But yeah, so these were on sale for, usually they go for around somewhere between 20 and 29, I want to say, euros, but they were on sale for 10. So I just grabbed a few of the colors that I wanted, and they also have, the nice thing with the Twister is that they also offer Twister Solid. It looks like this, and it comes in a ton of colors, and the same specification. It's exactly the same fiber, just in a solid color. And what's nice about these is that they tell you they tell you which solids coordinate with which cakes, like colorful ones. So I really like that feature, and you can very easily combine and match. So I didn't buy any solids because I think they were on sale, but I've seen them go on better sales, so I'll probably hold out for that. And then also, you know, start something or decide on a color in a project before I just buy a bunch of solids to maybe mix and match when I'm not sure. So I try to be good in that. I'll tell you the colorway. So this is color 56, and you can see it's really beautiful. It goes from this kind of happy green to yellow to kind of like a violet, then blue, and then a darker violet. Really, really love this one. This one is 43, and it goes from purple to turquoise to green. Again, super summery and cute. I might have seen specific patterns that I wanted to use with these, so that's the thing. And then this one, I think it's probably my favorite, and I'm actually really surprised I haven't bought it till now. I think it's one of the colors that tend to sell out. This is called, the color is 47, and it's just screams spring to me. And you can see it starts from yellow, and then it goes to kind of a lighter pink, and then like a really, really vivid, bright pink or fuchsia color, and then a bit of a darker bluish color, and then turquoise. So really, really beautiful, fun colors. Turquoises don't show that well on camera, so I know this is looking more blue than it is, but it's actually a really beautiful turquoise color. So that's what I picked up from Hobbii, and you always, or almost always, you get like a freebie, and this time I got these crystal buttons. Sometimes it's like needle, sometimes it's stitch markers. This time it's these cute buttons that I can totally see myself using. This is very much my jam. So that's what I picked up from Hobbii. I can show you the 3-piece swirl. These are, I think, super popular and known. and to me the ones I showed you from Hobbii are an exact dupe. Yeah, so I would say it just depends on, you know, your budget, because you can probably get the Hobbii ones cheaper, especially if you wait for sales, and colorways. Skein has beautiful colorways, but also Hobbii does as well, and the Cotton Kings, like the Twirl Deluxe that I showed you. So these are, and I think now many brands make them. So I would say go with, you know, availability and color. I don't really think one is much better than the other. Again, the Cotton Kings, theirs are 100% cotton, so I do think that is a nice advantage to just have natural fiber, especially for summer clothes. Yeah, but the Skein are also a blend. They are 60% cotton and 40% acrylic, and this particular colorway, Sherbet Rainbow, and you can see it goes from this kind of light turquoise to green to a soft yellow and then to pink. So really kind of summery, springy colors. Just a lot of fun to work with these because you get very motivated, I think, as you do them, to see the colors changing. Now, a few things I want to do using some of my stash. So here I have a basket of, these are mostly, or almost all of them, are again from Hobbii. They're rainbow cotton. This is 3-weight. It's classified as a 3-weight, but it's pretty thick. You know, it's like kind of a traditional cotton yarn. This one has like 8 fibers twisted together. And again, if you're interested in these, wait for a good sale or check the bulk prices, because usually they also are, you know, if you buy like 10 skeins, it's like half off or even 60% off. So check those out. But yeah, I have a bunch of these. I think my conclusion is that they are a little bit too thick, like these ones, for garments, for me personally. So I think what I'll do is a bunch of baskets. They have some free patterns on Hobbii, and for things that are really cute. I do love the colors, and I would love to wear something in like these colors, but I think it's just too heavy, you know? It's just a bit heavy. Maybe the lighter weight cotton yarns, but not these ones. So these are the rainbow 8x8. I guess it's the I think there are like 8 strands. I think that's what the name stands for. But this is a really nice cotton yarn, 100% cotton, really soft, and I think really nice for accessories, like summer accessories. So I hope to do that with them. And I have a pattern that, again, I took with me on my trip and didn't get to it, but I want to do it. This is the Grace top. That's how it looks. And it just has a really nice, I really like it. The top is like more open and kind of lacy but simple, and then the rest is kind of basic. And I really want to use this colorway to make kind of a summer top for myself, starting with purple, and then you know, adding this at the bottom depending on how much I need. But I want to like start with the purple at the top. I really like that color. So yeah, that is my plan. You can decide what you want to do. You know, you can do the top with a solid and then go into the color, but yeah, that would work. Also, these are not the same. So this is 100% cotton, but I don't think they have solids in this like they do with the twister yarns. But I think I want to start with the center and have that at the top. But that's my hook adjacent plans. I am kind of ready to start with the more springy patterns. The weather is not cooperating on that plan or with that plan. I think that's all for now. I am expecting a book that I ordered, like I pre-ordered it, and then I got, while I was on vacation, I got notification that it was shipped. So it probably should be here this week. And it's a beautiful crochet book with like lots of color work. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I will show you the book when I get it, because I think from the patterns that I've seen that are included in this book, I really think it kind of fills a little void in the crochet world. You know, knitting is so rich with color work, and with crochet wearables, I feel like there's still, you know, there's a long way to go until we reach what they have in the knitting world. So yeah, that is it. I think I will try today to sew in the ends of my cute little stripy carpet, and I'll try to link everything, all the patterns that I mentioned. I actually saw another cute pattern for a bit of thinner cotton yarn, the rainbow cotton yarn from Hobbii, like a really cute top that, because I also have a bunch of that cotton yarn in a box and I really want to use it. So maybe I'll do that top also. And I really want to do the crochet along with Christy Knits, but that jacket that she's doing, it uses like Paintbox, acrylic, Aran weight yarn, and I'm not sure I'm that excited about it. And I need to kind of go through my stash and see if I can find something that fits the gauge that I want to use for that project, because I think that jacket could be cute, although it's a little bit out there, so I'm not sure I would be brave enough to wear it, and I'm not sure I want to spend that time making something that I'm, you know, embarrassed to leave the house with. Just because, yeah, I don't like to draw attention to myself, and that jacket is definitely gonna get attention. So I have to kind of figure out if I want to do it and how I want to do it and which colors and which yarn. I'm not sure. I don't think I have on hand enough yarn to make it just like using my stash. So yeah, I would need probably to order some, and I don't know if I want to use like 100% acrylic yarn. That's it. Those are my current dilemmas. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon in another video. Take care. Bye bye.